I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you. Hello, and welcome back to Binging Last Season. Welcome back to the Celery YouTube channel, where I attempt to become the king of Slop Mountain, where I, a vegetable, tell you, a human, about anime you can binge from last season. Where this week, Japan is really testing the limits of how much I'm willing to sweep for their moral degeneracy. Where this week, we're talking about what happens when the main character is ass, where sometimes bad things happen, and today that bad thing is Kaiju number 8 season 2. Where this week we're talking about food anime because I'm uploading this video on Thanksgiving, I hope, but I'm not confident! Where sometimes I skip a week without explaining myself. Shut up. Where the bar is in hell! Wait a minute, that sounds bad. I am your host, Big Celery, Little Stock, and today we're talking about the latest anime to piss me off. At this point, half of the reviews on my anime list are probably written by ChatGPT, and AI is just taking over the internet. The dead internet theory is probably real, and this whole thing is fucking bullshit. Despite its stupid name, Bye Bye Earth actually has a lot going for it. 3 episodes in, and I still don't care. When am I gonna start? Now, luckily, I don't have that problem with Ramanaka Neko because it fucking sucks. Kill me. Oh god, we're so different. I despise the passage of time. And if you remember my coverage of Makain, what am I, a fucking news anchor? Shit. You know, you can only truly be let down if you let yourself have hope in the first place. So in a way, this is actually my fault. How many times can I watch the same exact anime about a villainess without losing my fucking mind? Who are you people? Get away from me! If I don't remember it, it has no value. Every single time we get a dub or a translation or a localization in America, right, something's gotta change. There's new characters that weren't in the game, there's a royal audience, there's a CGI dragon. If villainess level oh, she's neurodivergent. Type the word meat bun. That's 2 words, by the way. What could have possibly compelled you to click that? Look, let's just get it out of the way right at the beginning. You're a gooner. Right now, we need to talk about this ass. This ass. There's so much in this anime, bro. I feel like the intention is to say, look at this ass for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now on to the second most important thing in this anime, the plot and the characters. Somewhere in heaven, my grandparents are looking down on me with shame. Let me die! Last week, I had more female viewership on my video than I have since my channel started. And I gained a bunch of subs. And I just want to say bye. Halfway through translating the title, they got bored and said, fuck it, that'll do. Anytime they put the big badoinga hibida babadas on the screen, I'm just like, ugh. This is why people don't respect anime. This is. I assume this bit is meant to make me feel uncomfortable because it's Japan's version of payback for what we did during World War II. And honestly, I respect that. I keep seeing these gravure images of Momo pop up on the internet and it's just like, God, you clearly don't respect the source material. Literally, only villains do that. You know, it says it's a shoujo, but I don't think women are gonna like this. Hey, wait a minute. It's kind of, yeah, that's about right. But if you can get past the choose your fate situation for the main character, where she has to choose between the incestuous prince and the pedophile, God, what a sentence. I don't know things. You're not here to see me note, to hear me note, well, you can't see me. And his name is John C. They embark on a quest to become adventurers and end racism, yada yada. I like it when strong guy make bad guy go boom. If you don't watch it, I'm gonna find you. Everything is completely normal and I'm fine. Why do you ask? You know, with every new season of anime that comes out, there are 2 genres that I look forward to the most, and that is isekai and fantasy. And that's because I am the worst type of person. I still wake up in a cold sweat sometimes, thinking about the time that High School Double D decided to change its art style. But it was goofy and stupid, and I liked it because I like trash. That's what I consume. Speaking of having fun in my room alone, let's talk about this douchey little bastard. Oh, God, I'm losing it. I also watched Spirit Chronicles this week. Oh, boy. Listen. I know what's going on here. 2024 was going to be your year. It was going to be the year that you went out there and tried to make your dreams come true, that you really gave it your best shot for a brighter future, and unfortunately, there was one thing standing in your way, taking up way too much of your free time watching anime. I am not a critic, I'm just a silly little man on the internet. If you're not the one sucking it, you have no say in how it gets sucked. Dungeon Meshi was pretty great, but Kadokawa copy struck my video on it, so it's off the list! I will fucking die if I don't mainline trash into my veins on a regular basis. Is it gay to date a woman? Unlike a shot at the doctor's office, if you know it's coming, it'll actually hurt less. And like a shot at the doctor's office, it fucking sucks. And then season 3 gives us DEI Nagumo. The woke mind virus has taken over Japan. Burn it down! Oh yeah, Mr. Potato Head said that we need to walk up to this tree and slap it with our butt cheeks and say the magic word and we can continue through the labyrinth. This shit-eating Neolithic androgynous sex demon is absolutely amazing as a character. Do you ever want to throw it all away? And don't get me wrong, I like all the stuff that I do. I like watching anime and making videos about it. I like playing video games and hanging out with the family every once in a while. But I feel like I haven't found that one defining feature of my life. That one thing that I wake up and think about every single morning. The one thing that I always want to do, rain or shine, depressed or not. I feel like I haven't found it, and sometimes I wonder if I should just throw my PC in the trash, leave it in the dumpster, go out there and see if I can find that special something to dedicate my life to. And maybe it's not even something special. Maybe it's completely ordinary and I just haven't had the opportunity to try it. I mean, you can only sample so many things in life. I'm just one man. Maybe I should try train spotting or get super into jump rope. I don't know. Maybe I should go fishing. Alright, enough of that shit. What am I, a real YouTuber? They really treat you like you're, stupid, or a child, or a stupid child. Plus, they have a boob window and a character straight out of JoJo's, who is almost as gay as the fandom of JoJo's. I'm trying to avoid getting hypnotized by women's romance propaganda into kidnapping a stranger, so give me a break. Calm down, Hitler. Wait a minute, this just in. I'm getting word that I can't talk about the side characters because they don't fucking matter. Oh shit! It's time for local vegetable celery. He's talking about women. There is just a parade of women and a grandpa who are super interested in Jinwoo for no reason. Like your loving parents watching you get a liberal arts degree, some surprises make you go, alright, I guess. Have you considered shutting the fuck up? It feels like God put him on this planet to, well, he doesn't exist, but it feels like he put him on the planet to punch stuff, and he put me on this planet to watch him punch stuff, and it almost makes me okay with the fact that I've been single for a decade. They make the shocking discovery that they can both freely travel between worlds when Kazuhito goes to sleep, and I made the shocking discovery that vanilla romance can actually be good. Can we just talk about Nakata Joji for a second? Because this guy is one of my favorite voice actors on the planet. Born and raised in the mountainous region of Nagano, it was on a shrine visit in his teens that he met a mysterious older woman who told him that his voice would be pleasing even to the gods. It was at that point that he decided to make his way as a voice actor. Now, none of that's true. I love deep-voiced men so much. What are we doing here again? If it's missing anything, it is a gigantic fight like the Weathermon. I avoided saying Weathermon for an entire video because it sounds so dumb in English. The solo in Solo Leveling is a reference to the relationship status of anyone who gave that season a 10 on my anime list. Today we're talking about the cream of the crop, the dog of the shit, the fantasy anime that aired in winter that made you question why you became an anime fan in the first place. He jumps off a cliff to his death and a tree woman saves him because she wants his wood. You get it? Cause it's wood like penis. Look at the fucking bazongas on this one. Holy shit. Even if he does get the entire harem together, he's really only fucking one tree. But they did the one thing that they never should have done. They made me understand what it feels like to be a woman. It doesn't feel like a kid show that you couldn't watch and enjoy. So watch it and enjoy it, fucker. The first half of Fruit Master makes you think that it's just going to be another bland fantasy anime, but then you watch the second half and you realize that it's going to be annoying too. Doing the right thing doesn't justify your character being dumb as fuck. It could have been a 6 out of 10 if it wasn't annoying, but it is, so I gave it a 5. If you don't like titties, just say so, man. At moments, it's also really fucking gay, which is kind of nice. This elf really wants to fuck this cat. I know it may not seem like it, but I went to college. That didn't feel right, so I also decided to include Nakata Joji, the voice actor for this character, because I love him so much. The Naked Mile being like, oh, it's shameful, and like, oh, it's awkward. Not for her. She doesn't give a shit. She has a personality disorder. Why am I bringing up English dubs in the video about isekai from last season? I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I already have a place where I think too hard and experience suffering. It's called real life. And speaking of Pagat, let's talk about the Pagat! I want to see an isekai about a 70 or 80-year-old guy. Let's just throw a name out there. Let's just say like Nakata Joji. I am a young man with a healthy sex drive. Through the power of incest, don't ask about it, he finds out that the capacity for magic does actually exist. He's just a dad, and he's a good dad too. He's a very doting father. He's cute as fuck. Take that situation and imagine instead of like the nice girl in the body of a villainess, it's your dad. Unless your dad has a habit of like beating you with like a pair of jumper cables. And then imagine like a nicer dad. You're telling me this guy can punch with the force of 30 tons? Well, that's not a measurement of force, but okay. This background character's talent is listed as parkour. That's it. Comedy's peak, boys. We can all go home. This is humanity in a nutshell, right? There's a man desperately trying to bring back his kingdom from the ruins of nothingness. There's a fat and capitalist pig who is just writhing around, not writhing around, what's the word I'm looking for? He's just rolling around in his riches. He sleeps on a bed of gold. And then there's an old guy with a staff and wings. This is a cool group of dudes. That's right, this is the backbone of the anime industry. This is what many of the great anime moments in history are made of. It's just a cool group of dudes, and I guarantee that almost any famous franchise you can think of involves at some point a cool group of dudes. Naruto with the Akatsuki, with the Seven Swordsmen of the Mist, One Piece, Shanks' crew showing up. You're gonna tell me that's not a cool group of dudes? Cause it is. Don't even get me started with Bleach. That series was built off of the backs of cool groups of dudes. I mean, Kubo saw that it worked with the Gotei 13 and he just said, okay, I think I'll only do that again with the Bounce, the Arankar, the Vizards, the Quincy. You forgot to mention the Fullbringers. No, I didn't. The MC is drawn into the main conflict, often unwillingly, because of history. The cool group of dudes has been taking an active part in the world. History. The bad guy rocks up to pick a fight with the main character. He's history. Where was I going with this? It's a mystery. Oh, Japan, you confusing bitch. Anime is so bipolar with their depictions of women. You know, sometimes they'll draw a voluptuous supermodel and say she's in high school, and then other times they'll draw a voluptuous child and say she's in high school. My FBI agent is already texting me telling me to log off the internet, but frankly my dad couldn't get me to do it, so you got no shot, Dave. Summer never ends in Okinawa, and I don't say that as a compliment. Have you ever watched so much anime in 1 week that it made you sick? Because I have. It's another character drama disguised as a hobby nobody knew about before watching the show, another introvert main character who can barely function as a human, and more drama between characters trying to figure themselves out by taking it out on everybody else. It's so stupid and pointless. It's great. Promise of Wizard is an isekai based on a phone game, and you might think that, oh, that's gonna make it a pretty bad anime, but it turns out you're right. The red-haired one is knightly. The purple-haired one is more aloof. The white-haired one is a princely character, and the child is racist. If you're a halfway decent person, if you're a sympathetic human being, then this is nothing to smile about. Luckily for me, I'm neither. The whole time I was watching the beginning after the end, I was just like, this is just like kind of Mushoku Tensei. If Mushoku Tensei didn't just every time something happened, they just fucking kick you in the balls. Fucking just stay down! Guys, I have a problem. It's about a middle-aged swordmaster named Beryl who has a massive complex about the fact that he is weak because he can't even beat up his dad. Which is a weird metric to judge your strength by, but okay. While you're out there in the city, find yourself a wife and give us some grandbabies, please. And he's like, Dad, for the fucking 11th time, please stop talking about this. Just order your food. The waitress is embarrassed, and the waitress is like, sir, this isn't a soap land, it's a Chili's. And he's just like, give me grandbabies! No, they're fucking not! This is Best Girl of the Season. I will fight you all to the death. Don't fucking test me. For more exciting grammatical takedowns of anime title translations, make sure you subscribe.
Skip it up and dada.
Do you like girls? Do you like fan service? Do you like that one hentai with the female ninjas that dress like Playboy bunnies for some reason? You know the one. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Ogling minors is cool when women do it. I like this anime because at one point Kurt monologues at a villain and then calls him a pedophile, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now, as a man with two... one brain cell. R.I.P. Lefty. I have a question for you. Are you stupid? Because I am. You have the guys who wanted to unite the school and sort of protect their town. You had the devotees of power. And now you have these guys that are poor as shit. These are the people of the kingdom of Girtonia. They are happy, they're healthy, and they're fucking dumb. You see, the Too Perfect Saint has a too perfect sister. She's too perfecter than the Too Perfect Saint. She's the too perfectest perfecter person in the fucking perfect... When she gets her blessing, it is the second most powerful combat blessing. The blessing of the gorilla. In other words, she becomes our Harambe. Thank you. Thank you. I worked hard on this. If anybody has the number for that robot made company, just let me know a little bit. I just want to do a little research a little bit, just for research purposes a little bit. I can't change that. I'm stuck the way that I am forever. In a chair, eating fucking Cheez-Its or some shit. No man looks good naked. See guys, anime can change the world. Colin Kaepernick. This registered on an emotional level. It hit me directly in the soul. It's not just big men. It's big hearts. That's actually a medical condition. They should probably get that checked. Now, call me crazy if I'm wrong, and call me big dog if I'm right. Actually, just call me. I'm lonely. Don't tell me what to do. Food for the soul? More like food for my hole. Like my mouth. Stop making bad translations for anime titles! The only thing that Ageha has going for him is literal gods and people who only answer to the king. And that's it. Despite being a slice of life, the story progresses pretty consistently. Things are happening. I'm looking at you, Food for the Soul.
Does it hurt?
Of course it hurts. Hurts really bad.
This guy just gives high scores to anime that make him happy. Celery is washed. Yeah, I am washed. That's the way that celery is supposed to be. You're telling me you don't wash your vegetables? Ew, gross. But our main character, Lilisa, actually isn't like that. She's just a regular old piece of shit like us. This anime makes me sad. Moving on to anime I've actually finished. Let's talk about the Shiunji family children. And hold on, 1 second. What was that? Don't worry about it. Look at this absolute specimen and tell me, what is the first thing that pops into your mind? No, not me. Okay, start over. This has everything that you would expect from a well-planned season of anime. And then you remember, it's about the fucking vending machine. It's just two bros walking around in a forest 5 feet apart, so it's not gay. Don't
You're just staring straight ahead.
Walk up and be...
Oh.
What's that fucking looking? Who farted?
She's out of the picture.
She's out of the picture! She's out of the picture! I can make something else mysteriously disappear if you know what I'm saying. My shame. So for once, it actually makes sense with the themes for this anime character to be portrayed in these vulnerable and lewd angles, and she's a child now, and I'm going to jail. But together they... Demon? Check. Violence? Check. England? Check. That's basically the whole list. First of all, Freddie Mercury is here. I didn't know where to mention that, but I really felt the need to point it out. But first we gotta talk about the characters. The main two are Blondie and Jesus! Sorry. I'll be right back. He's jacking off. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability is a long title. Shut up. He spends all of his time learning about magic until he sneaks into the secret no-no basement in the castle, traps a demon in his hand, and proceeds to fuck about for 6 episodes. It is just a series of flexes in every episode. It's like an old Nux video. You know, back when they were good. Let's get this out of the way first. If you're wondering what the hell a Fermat is and what it has to do with food, it's the name of a French mathematician, but I'm pronouncing it wrong because I refuse to validate the French by speaking their language correctly. For a dedicated NTR hater like me, this was basically 9/11. Just pulling from the start, we're supposed to believe that a college student made a plate of spaghetti so good that a Michelin star chef wanted him to work at his restaurant. That makes no fucking sense. We're also supposed to believe that that guy can figure out professional recipes and methods just by working backwards from the equation because he's good at math. That makes no fucking sense. Spiders, yes. The fuck is this, by the way? Deforestation is a serious problem, and I am personally responsible. Auntie's actually alive. Holy shit, what a touching reunion. Also, there's a fucking beetle over there. He won't stop moving around. I'm gonna kill him. Ah! If I can't really pull off the YouTube thing, I don't know. I'll shut down my fucking channel. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Nothing special to address here, and I'll see you guys next week.